This is Life in the 1900s newspapers, where I read the actual words from vintage newspapers to you. Today, we're in the Roaring Twenties. And we're starting a brand new newspaper today. It's from Dodge City, Kansas, called the Dodge City Daily Globe. Along with other interesting stories of the day, this issue has a lot of automobile advertisements, so I thought I would talk a moment about the automobile. In the 20s, a lot of the drivers were women.
Mrs. Hamilton Fish was learning to drive. Unaware of his place in history, a man stepped into her path. He was thoroughly intersected 3 times by the same car, making him the most, if not the first pedestrian to be run over. The automobile age had really arrived.
You will see more amazing history about the automobile as we read through our paper today. So today's paper, the Dodge City Daily Globe, is dated April 1st, 1926. It was reported here today that about 50 motorcar parties were stalled at Cimarron because of blocked roads. The highway was open during the afternoon Wednesday to the Ford County line, and it was estimated about 25 cars followed the local crews into Dodge City as the highway was opened.
The whole country in 1905 had only 150 miles of paved roads. By the mid-20s, most rural roads were still unimproved. Said one farmer, "They're so bad that even in the dry season they'd bog anything that ain't web-footed. After a fair-sized rain, even a dinosaur would have to look for a detour." We consider roads real smooth around here when the tree stumps in them are below the level of the mud.
He'll know sometime. Son, Dad, what does a better half mean? Dad, just what she says. Kenosha, Wisconsin. Businessmen set out the other day to find out what girl had the prettiest dimples. They finally picked 20-year-old Miss Anna Lapiak as the winner. That reminds me of the dimple maker, intended to make dimples in the cheeks. H.B. Bell has secured a new supply of Dodge City tags for automobiles. The tags are enameled in black with the lettering in white, Dodge City, Kansas. Above the line is printed, "Best Town in the West," and the bottom of the tag, "Come and see us." The tags may be secured from Mr. Bell's office at 25 cents each. I wonder, can you still sue for this? Lorraine L. Kane, former understudy in Abby's Irish Rose, has sued her mother-in-law, Mrs. Estelle C. Stroud of Pittsburgh, for $100,000, charging she alienated her husband's affections. At the Crown Theater tonight, Friday and Saturday, Rex the Wild Horse in Black Cyclone, a picture novel. Imaginative, heart-gripping, filled with romance, loyalty, and devotion that will cast you spellbound and hold you with its magic. Added features, Van Bibber's comedy, The Reporter Aesop Fables. Admission, matinee, 10 to 20 cents. Evening, 10 to 30 cents. At the Cozy Theater, the movie Sun Up. A lad of the Carolina hills and a girl of the wild mountain vastness. Theirs was the code of bitter hatreds, flaming passions, and eternal feuds. Then love entered their lives. What a stirring picture of romance. You don't know the meaning of thrills until you've seen it. Starring Conrad Nagel and Pauline Starke.
You can do any little thing that you've a mind to, but you must do it with a twinkle in your eye. You can be unreserved and even unrefined too, but don't forget that little twinkle in your eye. My Aunt Clarice mistook the Iceman for my uncle. Because she smiled, my Uncle Freddie passed it by. Now you can get away with murder of that kind too, but you must do it with a twinkle in your eye.
Used cars and trucks. A 1924 Ford four-door sedan, new paint, excellent condition, price $365. A 1922 REO Speed Wagon grain bed, new tires, good condition, price $2.75 at Weagle Brothers. Chevrolet certified used cars. We trade right and we sell right. A 1924 Chevrolet Touring, new paint, motor good condition, $235. A 1924 Chevrolet Sedan, new paint, runs good, good tires, $400. Used tractor bargains. Fordson tractor, late 1925 model, used about 30 days, complete with fenders. This tractor is like new. Save $185. The price is only $400 at Southwest Tractor and Import Company.
Cars within reach of many young people who use them to escape the jurisdiction of the home. Joyriding sheiks and their shebas drove on both sides of the road, irritating their ukuleles and consuming by the pint liquids which their radiators would have rejected. One worried observer wrote, "Violation of the motor vehicle laws and the 18th Amendment leads straight down Hell's Highway to the roadhouse. The order was put the front parlor on wheels and moved it beyond the city and all other limits. I don't know which is the horn of doom, the klaxon or the saxophone."
Let's end today's paper with a newspaper comic, Mom and Pop, the Trap. Well, well, little girl, aren't you lost? Oh, no, I'm going down to the car stop to meet Pop. And who is your father? Mr. Gunn. He owns the Magic Mud Company. She says her father owns the Magic Mud Company. He must be very wealthy. Yeah, string her along. How would you like to go for a ride in my nice big machine? Then we'll take you home. I'd like to. Come on, Bowser. We're going for a ride with the nice lady. Little does poor Amy know that she is in the hands of kidnappers with only faithful Bowser to protect her.